All right. Um, Hello, young lady. I do apologize because I did not write your name down, but um, I do have a couple of things that I want to say. First of all, I am a Christian, and I'm sorry that you have no respect for me, but I, in turn, have respect for you. I just want to touch on a few points that uh, you made in your argument of why people believe in what you feel is a bogus, not your word, but basically a bogus religion. Um, One of the things that you mentioned is Christians lobbying against gay marriage. Gays just want to be together. They just want to have love. They just want to be left alone. And you know what? I understand that. Everybody deserves the right as a human being to love who they want to love. But we have to admit this one thing that is irrefutable. You cannot go against this. The fact that if Steve and Bill get married and come together, they cannot produce a child. By no means necessary can they bring forth life out of the body of either one of them. There is no other species alive on the planet that will where a male species will have sex with a male species and produce a child. There is also no other species on the planet where a female species can have sex with another female species and in turn bring forth life into the world. There has to be a male and there has to be a female. If all of us decide to have sex with our own sex, there won't be any children. We'll all just end up dying off. Okay? That's the whole purpose of males not being with females. I mean, males not being with males and females not being with females. And that's just a simplistic argument, you know. The second thing that you talked about, and this was all towards the end of your video, that's when I finally decided to pull out my pen and begin to write some of these things after I decided that I was going to intellectually speak with you. You spoke about abortion. There's no other species in the world that kills its own child. None. Where the mother kills its own child. Where the mother kills its own child. That is, you can't find it anywhere. Um, One second, please. Let me call you right back.
Why you hang up on me?
Well, because I didn't hear you. I kept talking and talking and talking, and you didn't say anything. So let me call you right back.
Who are you talking to?
All right, well, hold on and listen. Okay. Now, another thing that you spoke about was the laws of God, or the 10 commandments, or the rules of God, or whichever it is that you choose to whatever it is that you were speaking of. In reference to that, most of the laws of the land, the laws of America and the laws of other countries as well, are all basically based upon just simply not killing someone. And killing someone is not really killing someone, it's actually murder. Okay, God doesn't want you to murder somebody for no apparent reason. Okay, like as a black person walking down the street, back in the day, even now, somebody could walk down the street and very well get shot over a pair of tennis shoes. That is murder. That is wrong. Okay, it's wrong for me as a Christian to go up to someone that's gay, regardless of whether I feel like they're wrong for doing what they're doing. Okay, it will be wrong for me as a human being to walk up to that person and kill them and take their life because I feel like they deserve not to be here. That is wrong. Okay, now going to war for a righteous reason, not for oil, not for supremacy, not because we can, but for, you're over there and, you're killing your people for no reason. Okay, now we have to stop you because you're not being right. Okay, that is not wrong in the eyes of God. because God has been a God of war. Okay, now there are parts in the Bible, in the early part of the Bible, where God tells certain ones to go and kill those that are against what he says is right and wrong. But later on in the Bible, Jesus Christ came along, and now it's a choice. If you choose to do wrong, you pay for it. If you choose to do right, you pay for it. But either way, you pay for it. You know, now the Christians that you talk to, that you deal with, I don't know who they are or what actual religion or whatever that they're following. But for you to say that you have no respect for me because I am a Christian and I believe in the things that I just said to you doesn't make sense to me, because it makes me wonder, where does your intelligence lie? You know, if your intelligence lies in evolution, that suits me just fine, because you know you have to answer for yourself. But it doesn't make sense that you have no respect for me because I believe in something different. You know, I don't believe that we walked up out the water, or that we evolutionized from apes, or, you know, a single cell in the water came on the land and turned into all this wondrous stuff. You know, because if that's the case, what put the water there? What put the cell organism in the water? You know, what made all these different types of trees and different types of birds and fish and land mammals? What made all of this stuff? What made it all? Evolution cannot help me understand that. Some greater being had to uh, begin this. Somebody or something or someone had to start this. Even if the cell was in the water and walked on land, somebody had to put it there. It didn't just create itself. You know, because if that's the case, then we would be higher than where we are right now. We wouldn't just keep spitting out human beings. We would end up spitting out something else, you know. And I mean, you have to look at this in an intellectual way on both sides. Now, you have a right to be an atheist. You have a right to have your own beliefs. And bless you either way you feel to continue your life. But I have to say that God loves all people. He loves gays. He loves atheists. He loves everyone. You know, but at the end, when it's all over, and I do believe he's coming back, when he comes back, people are going to have to answer. Just like when you stand before a judge in a courtroom, you have to answer for what's been said that you've done wrong. And the judge decides whether you're lying or telling the truth. The judge decides whether you go to jail for life or just for a little while or at all. And just as that judge decides your fate, in my mind and in my heart and in my soul, I believe that God will judge us for ours. So you should think about that on an intellectual level. Leave all of the other BS aside and just intellectually think about who put the cell in the water. It didn't just pop up. Because if it just popped up, human beings would have evolutionized by now. We would not continue to have human being after human being after human being. We would have something else. And the whole gay thing, I think I've made very good sense on that. The whole abortion thing, I think I've made very good sense on that. Right, send me another recording and tell me what your thoughts are about that. You asked for thoughts. I gave you some. I am a Christian. I will never deny that. I will take it to the grave. And in my belief, when I stand before God, I will tell him that I did not deny him. And for that reason, I believe that he will not deny me. You have a blessed day, and don't forget to send me something. All right? See ya.